hello. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the livest podcast on earth.
Well, enough with the shit. You wasn't even know like you somebody for him. Right, man.
Chicken.
Oh, I'm sorry. We came back with food.
Exactly.
So what the?
Just whatever you want to do. That's
You
it.
said us get chicken. We brought back chicken. What you want us to bring you back beef? The actual cow.
Hello, and welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary Podcast. I'm your host, Nip Swag. This is your host,
Frisco.
And we have a very necessary family member in the building today. Miss LaDonna, Smart Love, 40 Days and 40 Nights. Get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight. It's a smart girl summer. Yes, welcome. So glad to be here.
So today's topic is private relationships and public breakups. We're going to see if it's a smart girl summer after all.
He already started.
I'm always outnumbered on this thing, man. But, you know.
No, but we love the
hold our own.
perspective, though. Like, we want to
Do you really?
Absolutely.
Y'all want to hear it up until you don't agree with it. And then it's like,
Maybe not this male.
up until he telling you about yourself. Up until
you start talking that pinch.
Right, that's what I said.
From.
Maybe not from this male perspective.
I have not pimped in 20 years.
He's a retired pimp.
I tried it. I didn't like it. It was irritating. It's some of the worst jobs you could ever have. You ain't never off. It's like, you know.
Okay.
So,
You heard it here. Necessary.
on my timeline, all I see is Cardi B said this, Cardi B did that. She broke up with this person broke up with her. I see Offset celebrating. And I don't know what's going on, but I think it's a mixture of private relationships and public breakups.
Okay.
So let's talk about private relationships.
Okay.
Smart Love.
So I feel like in this day and age with social media and just everybody just, wants to put the representation of their lives on the internet that they want people to see, including their relationships. Like, it's, my babe, my boo, vacation, we turn it up. It's all good until it's not.
Right.
And I just feel like that should never be a thing. You should not put your private relationship on social media.
I mean, it can't take you on the first date without you blocking this one.
First of all,
I said, where's day 3? Oh, I'm on day 2. I said, what's the same guy? No, it's nothing. I said, come on.
But go back to my video. Do you see them in the video?
No.
No, you do not.
Poor fella.
Private.
You didn't even get credit for that meal, guy.
And you will not.
You only made the day 2, and there you go. It was another one.
And that's how you keep your...
I don't want you to be the DJ Khaled of the day anymore.
So, wait.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Hey, I'm out here trying to find love.
You
Okay?
get off my fucking He's so annoying. Okay, so
He's mad because I'm building up my roster. That's what
Oh,
you're supposed to be doing.
yeah.
It's a smart girl summer. That's
Yeah,
what
you are a woman, second of all. There you go. So the girl thing is over. It's time to be more strategic in the running around.
That's why it's a smart girl summer. But go ahead. Let's go with you. Do you keep your relationship private?
no.
Okay.
She's
So-
married though.
Well, no,
so
wait, hold on.
She's talking about saying
I've been
every
married
show.
forever.
Every show.
Hi, baby.
Every time she get a chance, I'll be like, here we go.
Because I'm a happy person and I'm happily married
I appreciate
to
that.
somebody who I've been
I love
in a
that.
relationship with
I love that for
before
you.
we got married. We were together for 7-8 years before we got married. So, you know what I mean? So we were together for a long time.
Yeah.
And we got 2 beautiful children. So
Okay, but you keep the bad on.
okay, so this is how I told feel about that? I don't like the fake representation, like we said, because everybody goes through shit. I don't give a fuck. Like Gucci Man and Keisha.
Kiora.
How do you say that? Right. Perfect example. Every time you see them on social media anywhere, everything looks
Fairy tale.
like it's just peaches and fucking cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all know, just off of this Gucci himself, you know what I mean, his lifestyle. So we know there's no way in hell that their situation could have been all peaches and cream.
Well,
They're gonna
after he was cloned, I think
anyway, he was fucking cloned. Anyway,
and that girl was
Gucci.
an Illuminati plan of a wife.
Oh my God. So, okay, well, let's use Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, that's definitely Illuminati.
Okay, Michelle Obama and Barack. There we go. Let's use... Exactly.
See,
Listen, but no, listen. Okay, but no, but listen, exactly.
But while they were together, it looked perfect.
It's exactly my point.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, even me, I talk about my husband all the time, and I love him to death. But he's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Our relationship isn't perfect for other people.
Okay.
But for us, it's perfect, and it works after we've gone through lots of therapy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it takes a lot of growth, a lot of discipline. Sometimes maybe some medication might be involved. So it's like, no, for real. So, no, like real. Real doctor prescribed medicine for mental health, ass white. So it takes a lot of, and then knowing yourself also.
Okay.
And taking a step back from who you think you are to who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like really taking a look at real, like, damn, I do need to work on this, this, and this in order to have a happy relationship, because we're still gonna have the bad. But we may not put the bad out there because people feed off of negative energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm one of the people who, I don't post my husband a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all know he there. For people who know, you know he there. You know what I mean? I don't need to post him all the time because we know what we got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's between really the house. It's not for social media.
Yeah.
To know every move, every negative, every bad thing. Because from what I've seen people that I know who do that, who put all the happy shit out there on social media that we see, and just out in front of people, out in public, it's a lot of pain.
Like that twin in the divorce from the black dude, Tia and her Mexican dude. You know, they look like the imaginary couple, and then all of a sudden it's like boom. So this is what I want to say. So I feel like a lot of people are basing their relationships on these celebrity relationships.
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
and even if you're not trying to, you see it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I try to take it easy on celebrities because it gotta be hard to date in the public eye. We see every makeup and breakup and relationship you in, and everybody's watching all this, and it makes you look bad. Now, I might have messed with the same amount of people, but everybody don't know it. It wasn't televised. We wasn't at the red carpet now all of a sudden.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it got to be tough to maintain a relationship just regularly. And then on top of the public eye, that's why I was saying private relationships, you know. And then if you stay private, people like, oh, what are they hiding? What are they doing? Why can't? And then you might get this feeling a certain kind of way, like, why you hiding me? And it might be for your protection, like, you know.
Your peace.
It's to keep the relationship like this. But I think that it does get to a point to where it starts to be like motives. What are the motives for hiding a relationship? If you hide a relationship and, you know, at some point it gets to be like, okay, you're going too far to hide it.
Right. You're going over beyond.
Yeah, so
Keep it secret.
it ain't just the, you know, the aspect of it, like, okay, what else are we hiding? You know what I mean? But the public breakup would be nasty, though.
Right. I mean,
It'd be nasty.
TV.
How you feel about public breakups?
So I just feel like, especially if it was a marriage and you have children together, like, you should respect the other person's image and like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't bash the mother of your children in these streets. Don't bash, you know what I'm saying, now you call me your baby daddy, but he was your husband at some point. So it's like, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's try to keep that between us. Like, to the world, like, you would never know, like, what, I'm just using myself, for example, what me and my ex went through, because guess what, like, I still treat him respect with respect. I don't bash him on social media.
I think you told
I
us
don't
on
bash
episode
him.
55.
I was drinking.
Yeah, this nigga pointed out the episode number.
I was going dark to it was a while back. I remember exactly.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, don't come out here, you know what I'm saying, like bashing the other person. Like, I don't, that's the part that I don't like.
I'm gonna give you a really, 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 really great example that's super relevant right now that dates back to the early 2000s. Nelly and Ashanti. So they were in a very public relationship, and then they had a very public breakup, and then they took a long time, and then they got back together after they matured, after they have been through all the things they have been through, after they didn't, you know what I mean? They bumped into each other, and now they're in a very public marriage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
TV show.
I feel like
what?
if you invest too much, they got a whole. We watched the whole season.
It just came out. You watched the whole season already?
It's on there. I mean, we binge it. That's why we got apps now. You ain't gotta wait a week and wait a week. Just wait till they finish the season and watch it in a day. Hey, Tubi and Luby.
I'm not interested. I guess I don't know.
Because you're there. So for us, that aren't there, then we want to see these things. But I
love Black
married.
Love.
So why do you want to watch a married reality? You go home every day and see that reality show.
But it's not really real.
I mean, it is real though.
No, I mean the reality show. I'm talking about the reality show.
I mean, okay, take from that what you will. I watched that show and it seemed pretty true to life. It wasn't all peaches and cream. They was getting into it. They was working through it. They was doing this, that. Regardless of having off the screen, I feel like they gave an accurate depiction of where they was at this time.
Right, it's still in the honeymoon phase.
Based off how they was together before and really, really, truly loved each other and cared for each other, but let all these different things break them up. They were young, you know what I mean? But now, fast forward, they like, looking back, I really like that. You know what I mean? I really should have been with her. Or I really should have been with him, and they felt it when they hugged at the birthday.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, we don't really know what happened. Like, I don't feel like they put their business in the streets.
Yeah, that's why I say they had.
Like, did he cheat? Like,
I feel like they talked about it on the show. I don't remember exactly what they said though, but it was both sides. They agreed to not be together, regardless of who fault it was. They probably was just too young and needed to experience more stuff. And they both was on top of their game at the time. You know how hard it is to maintain a relationship. Herb was telling her that, if you go over there with him, you finna be all murder Inc. And you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. And Nelly running around, he in his Air Force Ones and he's going down, baby. And, spreading like eagle with the girls. You feel me? So it's kind of hard to maintain a relationship and you.
Why is Bristol looking like you don't know who these people are?
No, I know who they are, but I don't know about the Nelly and Ashanti breakup. I didn't know anything about that. I don't even really care about their relationship. I don't know. But at the end of the day,
did they go in?
That part. Public breakup stuff. I don't like that shit.
You don't like it?
No, especially if you're in a private relationship, bitch, and now you want to do a public breakup. Hold on.
That don't even make no sense.
No, but that happens a lot. Like, when was she fucking with that nigga? And then now he's this dirty dick little.
No.
Sending all the texts. You know what I mean? Like that shit happens. But even if you're in a public relationship and you do a public breakup, that's not necessary. We don't need to know what the fuck is going on between Cardi and Offset, because you know what happens? Cardi goes off on these rants, talking about how she's not gonna fuck with him no more, she's done, and then she go back to the nigga, and I'll be like, bitch, get your fucking shit together, make up your mind. Like, you got all these dumb, very influential young women who are looking at you as a role model for unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that when you over here have videos of this nigga obviously blatantly cheating on you, and then you publicly make this big brand and make it so obvious, and Dawn came out and talked all this shit.
Right.
Women are looking at you.
Pregnant with his child. Why you're doing that?
And women are looking at you was like, yes, Cardi, go, Cardi. We're with you, Cardi. And then, bitch, you go back to the nigga. And we're like, wait, bitch, you just said, fuck him. We moving on. We're not fucking with him.
Yeah.
So that shit.
But it's like, fuck the world. Your daughter is watching
Your
you.
kids. And you're saying,
Like, what?
That stuff be on there forever.
It never goes anywhere on the internet.
Until they old enough to understand. I have something really left field to go to, but
Of course you do.
Best friend been over there doing sign language the whole time. Do you have something to say?
No.
Speak your shit. Pop your shit.
Like I'm landing a plane over there. I
I'm
want
just.
to.
How you doing that?
Okay, I'm just.
How you doing that?
Okay,
Put
so.
it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
So, I can't see it from here, but, so left field, another public, what are you doing?
Period.
Ain't nobody shit perfect. That's right.
Get your ass.
Period. Okay.
Oh, she just had, okay, she got to do a walkthrough real quick. Y'all see that?
Okay, now that
She's married.
Now that
Turn off
Urban
your
Kid
camera.
Jr. is sat back down,
Oh, sorry.
look at this public breakup. Tell me if this is a public breakup or not. Cassie and Diddy.
Ain't no fucking public breakup.
That is a public breakup.
That
That is a public breakup of I ever seen one.
Oh my God.
She's obviously still hung up on Diddy while he's trying to get out of this relationship.
Is it
And
obvious? Is it obvious?
to me it is.
She was subpoenaed. What are you talking about?
Subpoena. She started all that stuff. She
Okay,
filed
and
the
then
suit
she got her money and she was fine and they subpoenaed her. Like, what are you talking about?
because she started all this.
She was
She
the
started.
kingpin. She was the queen.
She was a
Right.
victim.
She was the
Okay,
queen.
okay, she's
Yes.
the queen pin. Okay, the movie's coming out, I guess. Wait till
What?
everybody
You
say
know she
when,
was a queen man?
everybody say when
Every
Diddy,
sex worker.
everybody say Diddy's about to make all this money off the movie.
Every sex worker.
I guess we gonna
said that she
hear
paid
the
it.
other
They said
side.
she paid it.
She went and picked him up from the airport and picked him out.
Yeah, what that mean? You can easily be forced into doing some shit.
I mean,
and
I'm trying to please your man. Trying to please your man.
And she was,
That's
how old was
and
she?
it went
On
too
the
far.
So did y'all see what the people said about her?
What? How old is she? How old is she when all this is happening, first of all? I'm sorry, 18?
And a dope.
19? We're talking about someone's
Okay, I have an 18-year-old that is not an adult.
Yeah, most of y'all do have 18 and 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds who
Nah,
are
for
still-
real, my son is 20 and I'll be like, hell no.
Hell no.
Exactly.
So-
So think about your own teenagers who y'all like, no.
But she went through all that for all that time, and now she's grown.
Okay.
Now she's married.
Okay.
And now she's backtracking all the way back.
You don't know
Through this whole thing.
No, but we don't know.
You don't know.
First of all, we don't know what could have happened. Something
We
could happen.
found out what happened.
No,
Look, they told me
Now we
all.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm sure
I'm
she's
talking about
going to be that
something
public.
probably triggered her to move the way she ended up moving. We don't know what happened from
Her husband said, I'm tired of you bringing up these freak offs. You're going to have to sue him.
She's traumatized. It's called trauma.
And get some money for these freak offs. Every time I touch you, you quiver.
Yeah, because
And you ask me for
it's called
strange
trauma.
requests.
It's called trauma.
And her career, like, just think about it, like, she had one song. So, like, she, you know what I'm saying? Like, she basically lost her whole career
So what she
through
paying for
this.
then?
She needed the money. Like, where else was she,
So
like,
did he get
what is her other talent? Like,
Diddy should have
Just
been
me and you.
I'm sorry.
I've been waiting.
Diddy was guilty of everything.
I just don't know if you consider it trafficking, though, when you're willingly.
But
Are they dropped
willing?
those?
Are you willing when you're under
Coercion.
an influence?
Coercion.
Are you?
You still have the right to say no.
No, but I'm saying, but if someone is giving you something that you don't have fully control over, your mental or your physical, drugs, you know, you take Molly, you know, you don't
At the
like,
very-
why you don't like to smoke?
At the very most, I think it's quid pro quo. So like when a supervisor messes with an employee and he tells them, oh, you can't get a promotion.
Okay, now we get into Me Too.
That's what she basically doing because after she said it, everybody else said Me Too.
Yeah,
the guys, the girls, you know what I mean? Now you got 50 Cent. Yeah, you got 50 Cent on the stage. Oh, he did that to my baby mama. He did. He did my baby mama too. Yeah? They're trying to take me shopping. No!
No, but 50 Cent is just money. Anyway, but...
And he did The Fabulous and Justin Bieber and Usher.
But why y'all laughing?
I'm sorry.
That's how shit really does happen.
No, I'm laughing at 50 Cent though, for real.
It's a fucking big possibility that shit really did happen. But the nigga is so rich and he's so powerful and they don't want the nigga to snitch on who else is on the fucking tapes because it's people high up. They're going to say, you know what, let's just go and stop it right here, charge him with this. Because if we go any further, all these other high up people who got money are going to be exposed. And it's gonna be on some shit.
But that's what that should have been.
And
the
it's
case.
probably a whole
if
lot
you're
of
calling it
rich, powerful
racketeering,
white men on them tapes, and the rich white men
so
don't
why
want
weren't
to be
they a
exposed.
part of the case? That's
Because they're rich and
they
white powerful.
No, because they overcharged him. Like it was what they brought to court was not racketeering. That was some freaky nasty dumb shit. Now he should be prosecuted for the abuse, for raping her,
Right,
for
and
beating
they don't
her,
even consider
for
any of that shit.
like that shit. Well, yeah, there was some rape. No, there was a rape
That's still
incident
rape. If
that
you make
she-
somebody else have sex with you, that's
she
still
broke
fucking
up
rape.
with him, and he came to her house and raped her.
Man,
That's when you should have went to
everything about that man
charges.
looked like he raped and abused fucking women. He's gay. I don't give a fuck. He did everything they said he did. He was fucking him, fucking her, raping her.
I don't know
raping
how
her.
that turned into
He
this.
was
Not
on
everything.
Why
everything.
did you bring that to me?
Did he blow up Kid Cudi car?
Yes.
What did he? He's fucking Diddy. He's got the money and the power to do so. All you need is money. All you need is money.
And he had Tupac
Like,
here.
come on, man.
Now, when we gonna run that?
We
You
gonna
go
run
out
that.
I'm coming to
Did he
you
say
for
Big
that.
M?
Yup, he did all that shit. He did all that shit. So.
Let's say, okay, guys.
Fuck
yeah.
That's the point of Sisters Round Up.
Yup.
Let's get back to the topic, okay?
He brought it up.
He really think about Diddy. He really think different.
That shit too fresh.
We had to.
No, the fucking shit we did because that wasn't no breakup public relations.
We had. Okay, so
Next.
Did he break it?
tell me this.
Okay.
I think she kind of sideswiped that. You caught that case? She said, "Oh, I'm packing my shit. Get the fuck out of here." And then she, yes, I don't got nothing to do with that job. My
Right,
cousin
she had not
was
said
over
about
there.
that thing
Yeah,
about
no, she ain't got nothing to do with that. The real.
She the recent bitch that she can sign on the NDAs, nigga. She can sign on the NDAs. She know what it is.
They don't get it.
Carisha know what
I'm
it is.
trying to get back to. Okay, so tell me this. In the name of private relationships
Okay.
and public relations,
All right.
tell me what necessary and unnecessary is about both of them.
Oh, we ending the show already.
Tell me what the necessary
Okay, so my necessary regarding public relationships, no, private relationships,
is.
I think they should stay private. Like, not
Until
only,
when?
not even just,
Forever?
no, I'm just saying, not even like just like on social media and all that. I'm like, even within your own family, like you should not be sharing intimate details of a relationship
Well, yes.
with anyone outside of your partner. Now, of course, you have your, you know what I'm saying, your confidants that you share things with. The problem with that is when you share bad things and then you make up and then you back, now they still mad at the person.
Yep.
So
Yep.
keep your private relationships private.
Yep.
And if you do
Until
that, then you won't have any public breakups.
So that.
Until you're in trouble. Now, if you're being abused, please find your local
Don't
crisis
keep that
center.
private
Yeah, don't keep that private.
until 10 years later.
Share that immediately. Find someone you trust. That's when it needs to be public.
Oh, we do not condone bullying or violence here. That's unnecessary.
You don't see that?
Alright.
So,
Man, go ahead and say you're unnecessary.
no, you
Yeah.
elaborate as much as
So I feel it is necessary to, like she said, keep a lot of things private. Yeah, because people feed off negative energy, like I said, and on top of not even just that, when you tell people bad things about your partner, they get this whole image, like they said. And then it's one-sided on top of that.
Yeah.
So the other person, you know what I mean, is now being looked at a certain way, one-sidedly, and everything is going to be going against them at the end of the day. And it's going to be hard to even get over that, like get it back with my auntie, my cousin, my mom, my dad, because they all know your business. So I've learned what's necessary for me is I don't tell everybody shit. Like, realistically, even my best friend, I had to stop telling her certain things because when we would have certain conversations, I would just hear what she would say, and I'd be like, "But you don't even know because you don't look at the nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like,
based on something you told her before.
exactly.
Yeah.
So then I'd be like, "But you gotta stop saying certain things because when we start talking about something else, she just knows what I've told her from back whenever." You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I'm like, yeah, no, that's not accurate. So I've learned, I just keep a lot, even the good stuff, I keep it to myself. I don't tell my friends, like, too many sexual details. You know, we might be in a girl's conversation and be like joking plainly, but even with that, women, you gotta be careful what you tell your homegirl or your homegirl's homegirl. Y'all might be in a group because you never know people's motives all aren't the same. She might be around y'all one day and be looking at your nigga like, I heard what? You see what I'm saying? So
let me find out.
no, I ain't never had that issue because I just never had that issue, but I've never put myself in that situation either. So I feel like you said, a lot of things are very necessary to keep private, unnecessary, too much information out there. Like, don't tell everybody your business. That's not necessary. Like I said, keeping things private. So like I said, to keep things private, you will have public breakups.
Yeah. But and Smart Love said a lot of good things. I definitely agree with a lot of things that was said. Private relationships. I think that privacy is intimacy. Secrecy is a different animal than privacy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if it's secrecy, then what's the secret? Privacy is different from secrecy. You know what I mean? You have to separate the two. And it's when to be, because certain people need to know y'all from each other.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
If you hide it from this person to that person, then that's not privacy, that's secrecy.
Right.
So the difference between privacy and secrecy, some of them, that's that. And that's necessary. But as far as the public breakups, I feel like they're unnecessary, honestly, because if you don't broadcast it, your relationship privately, then the public breakup is like, what? Nobody cares. Nobody even, it doesn't even make sense. But I think that it's not good to publicly break up because when you get back with them, you look stupid. Right. So you don't even know if you're so y'all might just be having a big blow up and this, that, and y'all might rekindle at some time. It's kind of like back in the days, like if I get at a girl and she say no, you had a nigga, oh, you bitch, how good is it? You know what I mean? You would never get to be able to talk to that girl again. No, don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then next time you see her, you might have another opportunity. She might have would have said, okay, it's time then. But because you did that last time, now I can't even get back with you. Some people mess up the breakup so much that if it was any hope of rekindling the relationship, because the breakup was so bad, and you made it about all type of other things that even what it was about, sometimes it just ain't time. And y'all need to both recognize that and be like, okay, right now might not be the time. You know what I mean? And then later, at a later date, because I do believe in recycling, it saves the planet. But I don't believe in giving everybody a chance. But sometimes you go through, you are with the person you were meant to be with, and you go through all these things, and then you bump back into them, and you know, you could have, you experienced enough to know I could have made it work with this person. And after experiencing all these things, I felt like this about this person. I haven't felt like, you know, it's rare. I'm not saying everybody, you know, can spin the block. Don't let everybody spin the block. Frisco forward to infinity beyond. You know, what she does to, she discusses. Okay. So, but I'm just saying for those who didn't have a horrible ass public breakup that you trashed this person so fulfilled that you're gonna look stupid, messing back with them, it might be a chance that y'all matured, y'all have been through more things and see that, oh, I could have did that with that for real. You know what I mean? That is a possibility. Fake.
I didn't say that. I was just saying.
Okay, you're making all the faces.
I was talking about my
past.
Yeah, I'm
Once I finish, I'm done.
I mean, that's just what it was. I never went back with ever. So sorry.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever have another ex. So I'm gonna be my
I'm letting people on and off.
Whoa. Don't be a hater.
Every time you run into me, they want to mess with me. Hey, wait a minute.
Don't be a hater. It's not a trap.
Okay. I'm not hating. I'm just talking about my experience. Okay. Anybody got anything else to say? What did y'all like to say?
So I would say, specifically for the celebrity couples that are keeping their relationships private, like the Oprahs and the Stedmans.
Not Oprah.
And the...
I'm definitely messing with Gail, not Stedman.
Alright, so
and so this is what happens. When you keep your stuff private, then everyone makes up the story.
I'm just kidding. I don't know any of those people, okay?
Right, because guess what? They still together.
Instead, you're still in the guest house while Gail in the big house.
Whatever
But
that
I ain't still in the guest.
It's a mansion.
Right. It's a mansion.
It's a mansion.
Right.
Guest house.
But y'all say
Guest mansion.
Old house.
But, and I think Beyonce said that Oprah's the one that like told her, you know, keep your relationship private. The only thing we know about Jay-Z and Beyonce is like Lemonade album. And the elevator.
Oh, we know enough
Thank you,
about
looking good here.
We know enough about their relationship.
But
She's
I mean,
been
what
cheated
else
on.
do we know?
She's been cheated on. That's all we need to know.
Okay, what woman hasn't?
But I'm saying, but that's something that people want to know.
I'm just saying, but other than that, and since then,
I mean, shit, we don't need the whole
they could be a perfect couple for all we know. They still together. They still bossing up.
That's for me. That's a business.
Marriage is business. Everyone should be.
They have power couple.
You should be.
I'm
You should be looking for a partner to build
I'm
an empire with.
But I feel like
that's
with them,
gold.
so I feel like with them, it's more business than true.
And that's all speculation because we don't know.
Exactly.
She don't talk about it. He don't talk
But
about
we're
it.
talking about what we think because we
No,
know
well,
what
I would say
because we don't know.
keep your shit private because people gonna do this.
People
They
gonna
gonna
do
make up stuff.
They gonna do this.
And but guess what? It's not gonna affect your relationship.
They gonna say mine.
Exactly. So
Tune in next time. Necessary podcast. Let's bring over here Atlanta.
and check me out on Smart Love.
Smart Live
Smart
for
Love.
day 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1 and 3, and I hope she make it to day 5. We out.